Hello, today I want to talk about something that really hits a lot of us, not just a few. And it is, again, what I like to talk about consistency. That's important. That's the feeling that says, I should be far along. I should be doing more. I should be where I want to be right now. I felt that, and I felt that every week. Have you? Even this week, I've been doing a lot, but still doesn't feel like it's enough. You start something with good intentions. You know how this, you're like, I'm going to do this time, I'm going to get it done. You make the list, you make a checklist, maybe you show up, you got the information, you go do the work, and then your mind quietly starts comparing where you are. Maybe comparing to what you did before, what you've done in the past, what other people are doing, and you compare to uh, where you think you should be, which is the worst. I don't know about you, but that happens to me. And that's when doubt creeps in. Oh, when that doubt creeps in, that really sabotages everything you're doing. And sometimes it's like, you got it together, you know you do, but then somebody says something or you see something and that's it. It's all crumbling. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. But here's what I've come to realize. And recently I realized this was that feeling behind doesn't mean that you're failing. It really doesn't. Because you're never behind. You're moving along at the speed that you can do it. Give yourself some grace. Most of the time, it means you're actually in the middle of building momentum. Yeah, sometimes it feels like that, but it's really momentum that you're building because everyone's momentum is a different speed. Momentum doesn't always feel exciting or, thrilling or just like something you could tangibly see. It often feels awkward. It's uncomfortable. It's doubtful. It's even a little bit boring, frankly. Just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you feel like, oh, I should be doing this because you no longer are starting, but you're not finishing either. You're like kind of, it feels like you're in limbo, like you're in the middle of space. You're like out there in the desert somewhere trying to figure it out. I know, I've been there and I'm still there many times. That's why I could talk about this. And the mistake I used to make was thinking that being in the middle of something rather than at the beginning or the end means that you're doing something wrong. That's what I thought for a long, long time. Yeah. I thought that if it was clear, if I understood it 100%, or if I was confident yet, that must be that if I wasn't any of these things, that I must be doing something wrong. Something must be off, and maybe I need to find something else to do. You ever been there? Especially in network marketing or digital marketing. You always think, oh, I should be doing something else, and you jump from opportunity to opportunity or from project to project. Yeah. But the truth is, momentum looks quiet before it looks obvious. It's something quiet. It kind of sneaks up on you. Have you ever worked on a project and then you thought, oh, I'm not getting this. And then all of a sudden, all of it clicks like a puzzle, like a Rubik's Cube, everything clicks into place. Yeah. So momentum looks quiet before it looks obvious. So that's pretty cool. It looks like showing up when you don't feel a little inspired. You feel like, oh, I need a break or inspired. For me, taking those breaks is deadly. It looks like continuing even when things aren't perfect. Ugh, how many times I've got to say it, they're not perfect. Or when it looks kind of small, you look kind of unsteady on your steps and you don't even get applause or acknowledgement. Can you believe that? That's what it's like. And those steps matter a lot more than you actually think they matter. So if you're watching this and you're questioning yourself, if you're wondering, gee, whether or not this is worth it, maybe I should jump to another project. First of all, it is worth it. Secondly, please do not jump to another project. Stick to what you're doing. At least give it 90 days. Do you know habits are really made in 21 days? Let's say 21 days. I'd rather give something a good 3 months and see, but 21 days, that's it. So that way you can determine whether or not you're behind, which you're seriously not. We can determine whether you're building something that doesn't exist before. And then that takes a lot of patience because whatever you're working on, I guarantee you it's never existed before because you're working on it now. For me, the shift has been learning to stop asking those silly questions, especially why am I not there yet? That one I had to stop and stopping my comparison to other people. And that takes a lot of patience to do that. For me, the shift had been learning all that stuff. And then it also has been to start asking certain questions. Ask what is the next simple step I can do today? What is the next thing I can do? The next plan I can follow? I mean, not jumping from opportunity or project or whatever, just within what I'm doing, what can I do next to move myself forward to the next level? Not tomorrow, not next week, just today, just keeping it simple because momentum doesn't come from pressure, not at all. It comes from consistency. And consistency definitely is something that you are practicing. You have to be practicing being consistent in order to get there, even if it doesn't feel that way today. A consistency could be a lot of things. So we'll talk about that in the future. But so take a deep breath, give yourself credit. I'm working on this. I'm going to get this done and keep going. That's how momentum actually is built. So just be steady, go forward, and you will get to where you want to go. And remember, you sometimes it's not obvious. Consistency gets you to the next level. That gets you to the next level, builds on momentum, and you'll get there before you know it. All right. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.